What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another run here on American Truck Simulator. Today, got a couple of firsts. First off, I've got a new paint job here from Lucasi. It is the Red Pearl for the 389 version 2 metallic. So as you can see, it's got a little bit of pop to it. You can see the metallic crystals in certain areas of the sunlight here. So really nice looking. I'm on the wrong side too. I should be over here in the side with the sun. Really nice looking paint job on this thing. I decided to throw a sleeper on it because doing it as a day cab just didn't do it justice. I needed a little bit more room here to show off the rest of the colors. And it even transfers back there to the deck plate as well. So really nice job by Lucasi here. This is my first time running his paint. And there's a couple more I'm pretty interested in, so there might be more of those coming up in the future episodes as well. So stay tuned to that one. Also changed up the truck. As you can see, I got the big 8-inch stacks going on it. Different set of headlights on there and different grille as well. Took off the side steps back there, so it's showing off a little bit of the chassis. Changed up the visor, so made a couple changes here. Tried to get it to what I have seen cattle hauler trucks look like, and that's what I've got back there. I've got a Livestock trailer, split axle. This is from the Livestock hauler pack, which will be in the mods pack or the mods doc that you can check out from Google here. Check the description, the link is right there. Now, I've got this as high a priority as I can go before I get into the map mods, and I still only found 2 trailers. So, not quite sure why I'm finding so few. Maybe other mods are crowding it out, possibly. I do run a few different trailer pack mods here at once, so very well could be that they are getting crowded out to only find 2 of them, which is unfortunate. But there's multiple versions of the axles on this one as well. So I've seen this one, the tandem regular 2-axle, as well as 3, and I believe there's a 4-axle option here as well. And judging by the size, this thing looks like it's a 53-foot trailer. But nicely done. You can even see the cattle that are sitting in there. I got a load of beef ready to go so we can have hamburgers. But I don't know what other choices they have here for, if it's just cattle or pork. It doesn't really say. It says Wilson Livestock 01. So one of those pet peeves is being hit right there where, they did a great job on the whole pack, on the trailer and how it looks and maybe how it even performs, but they failed when it comes to, finding a description. So let's light this puppy up. That's the one thing about these trailers here, these Livestock trailers I've always seen. They're always lit up nice. You've usually got the company name right there where it says K's Customs. That is usually the company name for the livestock hauler or the farm that they're hauling for. So these guys, they usually have some nice looking rigs, and they're not your average fleet rig for sure. So if you're going to be hauling one of these and you want to be true to form, then you need to do up your truck and make it look like just shy of a show truck, because majority of the ones I have seen, both in real life and on TV too, when they've followed some of these people, some of these guys down there in Texas, they've got some show trucks. They've got some wild paint jobs on them, and they've got the bells and whistles put to them. So let's get rolling. I'm in Fresno right now. We are heading down the Barstow to rail export. So these guys are heading out to the slaughterhouse. Now the main key here well, actually, I'll shut up and let you guys enjoy the sound. That's right, you get the hell out of my way. Okay. Now, I also wanted to give you guys a little 411 here on bull racks, or on the cattle haulers here. They can be very dangerous. I'm sure some of you guys, majority of you guys, have heard news stories about a cattle hauler having an accident where it tipped over or something like that. It does happen, unfortunately, and it's not something I like to see happen. I mean, yeah, I know if there's animals on there, chances are they're going to the slaughterhouse, they're going to die anyway. But, you know, watching these things tip over, which I have never seen, fortunately, you know, it's not pretty. And as you saw, I'm rolling at 40,000 pounds here. So that's a good amount of beef on the back here. And the main thing that's different between this trailer as well as, or between the difference between this trailer and, say, like that flatbed that's pulling off right now, his load is not going to move. My load is. And a couple of the things drivers have to keep in mind is, one, try not to do the sudden start and stops. Try not to move the trailer or the truck back and forth, rocking it. Those cattle will move back and forth and, you know, from side to side. So you've got a moving load. You have to be extremely careful because they will tip the trailer over or bust out of it some way. You know, that if you got 40,000 pounds all sliding towards the front of the truck, you might not necessarily break out through the front of the trailer, but a lot of them are going to get damaged, possibly killed, and the slaughterhouse and the company or the farmer that you're pulling, you know, all those guys, they probably won't take too kindly to losing out on profit because you killed the product. So, you know, it's usually not a good thing. But another no-no, and I've heard this stressed quite often, is that do not honk your horn when you pull up alongside a cattle hauler or a bull rack. I've had many drivers tell me that. People think it's funny. People are trying to get the attention of the animals because they see a snout sticking out through one of the holes, or, you know, something like that. And, you know, you don't want to do that. You know, the animal hears that horn going, they're already terrified as it is. They're on a vehicle that is moving. They're seeing everything whizzing by. They're already terrified as it is. And they don't need to have you honking your horn or yelling out the window or throwing things at them and things like that. You know, oh, look at the little piggy sticking its nose out there. Oh, it's cute. I'm going to honk the horn. You know, next thing you know, you got 30,000 pounds of bacon, you know, running all over the damn place. So, you know, for those who, you know, you see these guys on the road, don't do a damn thing. Just drive right on by. Hold your breath, because chances are they're going to smell really bad. Hold your breath and just keep on driving by. Don't, you know, honk your horn. Now, and I've had first-hand experience with these things when it comes to washing them. And I probably shouldn't even be using the engine brake right now, because that would probably startle them as well. I'm probably doing certain things wrong too. Probably was on the brake too much there. But I've had first-hand experience dealing with these things after they've made a delivery. Right after high school, I worked at Blue Beacon, or Streakin' Beacon. And any of you truck drivers that are out there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about when I say Streakin' Beacon. But I worked there right out of high school for a summer, and these guys pulling in after sitting out back in line for hours. You know, summertime, all the drivers want to get the truck washed. So, you know, the line could be long, and these guys could be sitting in line for 2 hours. And so imagine one of these things have been sitting in line, of course empty. They're not allowed to come in there with a full load. But they pull in, they want to get their tractor washed, they want to get the crap off the side of the trailer as well. So, you know, they come in there, and imagine washing one of those in, and Blue Beacons are kind of constructed like your basement. They got big, thick cinder block walls and heavy doors that open and close in the front on the entrance and the exit. So we're enclosed, basically. And now we've got this aluminum trailer that's been sitting out in the sun, hasn't been cleaned out on the inside, so it's still full of crap and piss. And now it just pulled inside this enclosed area, and we're taking 1500 psi spray guns, and we're spraying everything off the outside. We're cleaning it. So not only did it smell horrible in there, but we kind of looked horrible because, you know, depending on where you were when they were doing the trailer, you know, there could have been a time where a big lump of crap might have gotten shot right out and hit you in the face. Fortunately, that didn't happen to me. I always tried to stay away from where the other person was. You know, I'd look through a hole and where you at? Okay, you're there, I'm gonna go over here. And I also tried to spray at an angle too. I didn't go straight on with the trailer so I would hit someone right across. I'd go at a 45-degree angle so there's no chance of any spray or water shooting across. And where the hell is that freaking guitar sound? Is it because I'm late? The load is late? I was messing with the time, I was changing the time on here, and I didn't realize that I can only advance it. I mean, if I can go backwards, you know, that's something I have not found, but I know I can advance the time, and I did that just to, because when I picked this trailer up, it was 2 in the morning, and I didn't want to start off in the night, in the evening, so I did that, and then I advanced it some more, and advanced it some more, and next thing I know, I'm like, okay, well, let's go back to 6 a.m. Well, I did that, and I went back to 6 a.m. the next day. So, needless to say, the run was already past due, which it is right now, so I'll be delivering this one late. No big deal. But, I wanted to do this Wilson trailer here, this Livestock, so late or not, I don't care. I'm gonna continue to do it. But we never did a washout on the inside, though. The inside was done... Well, I was told it was supposed to be done at the slaughterhouse. But these guys were showing up empty after they've already delivered to the slaughterhouse. And, you know, they didn't do a very good job cleaning, I'll put it that way. So, maybe they did it when they got back to the yard, wherever they're out of, or the farm, or whatever, so... but they have to be cleaned. That's the thing. They do it. They have to be cleaned before more animals get put on there. Fortunately, we did not do that. We just cleaned the outside. But, yeah. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I mean, you think it's bad when you happen to be behind one on the highway or something? Yeah. At least you can roll up your windows and drive right on by in 20 seconds. Me, on the other hand, I was stuck inside that damn thing with that trailer for a half hour. And then we would promptly clean off the bay and get everything down through the center drain to get, and then open the doors to get that smell out of there. But these guys here, they take pride in their rides. They like to make sure everything's lit up a lot. They want to make sure there's a lot of chrome. They want to make sure it's nice and pretty and looking good. For me, and I can't speak for all across the nation, but it's one of few parts of the trucking industry where I have seen these guys take so much time and pride in their vehicles. And it's not just 1 or 2 trucks, it's the whole fleet. No, as far as I know, there are no big name companies, you know, that have like 100 trucks or something like that in my area anyway. The trucks I have seen were, you know, 3, 4 trucks, things like that. Small companies, maybe farmer owned, whatever. And they, you know, it's no big deal. You know, they're already making money decent by moving the cattle or the pigs and things like that. Or even turkeys and chickens. We've got some of those farms down here by me, and you know, they've got their own types of trailers for our feathered friends. But you know, these guys, they like to take care of their trucks. They like to make them look good. I'd say they're almost show truck quality. So yeah, I'm probably on the brakes too hard for what this trailer is, and I know there is no chance of me rolling it. You know, the cattle is not going to move here, they're not going to shift on me, I'm not going to end up rolling the trailer because of them. Y'all better get the hell out of my way. There we go. It will get there when it gets there. Go away. Let's do some scenic looks. No, I don't like getting off of this exit. I like going to the next one, so that's what I'm going to do here since I'm going to rail export. Yeah, the last time I remember hearing about one of these trucks being in an accident, it was, oh hell, 5 years ago maybe? And it was in the south suburbs of Chicago here. Right there were the 294 and I-80 cross paths. Or 294, otherwise known as the tri-state. And one of these guys was going over one of the interchanges, and they had, it's kind of like the new Arizona DLC, how the bridge is way up in the air and it goes over, things like that. Same thing here. And somehow he ended up tipping the trailer. And they came crashing down, and that was a good 80 to 100 foot drop. And I was told it was not a pretty scene. That trailer went right over, and there were cattle all over the place. Not a scene for the faint of heart. You had dead cattle, injured cattle. I guess they were putting them down right there on the spot. Oh, don't tell me this one's going all the way over there. Yep, how did I know? That would be my luck, huh? Alright. Let's see if I can turn this one around right here. No trailers here, so that definitely helps. Alright, take your bets now. 2 tries, 5 tries, what's the over-under here? 7.5? And I'm saying how many times I have to pull forward to go backwards. So how many times I have to go forward? So if you're gonna bet, place your comment now. I'm gonna put it at 6.5. Go the under. That is the line, boys and girls. 6.5, that is the line. Are you over or are you under? This trailer being so long in the first place, that is definitely going to hinder me here. Now see, here comes that wall getting awfully close. Oh, alright, here's the first pull-up. And there's going to be another one here in a minute. Now I gotta try to wiggle this thing over. Well, too bad the parking spot's not here, huh? So what, that was 3? Yeah, how long this trailer is, that is really gonna jack me up here. Am I even wiggling this thing over any? I get the feeling I'm not. I'm just going back and forth. Getting there. Oh, it's giving me the air, giving me the okay right now, but that is not good enough. I need to get this thing in that box a little bit more. Now we'll get it. One more pull up. And that'll do her. Alright, count that as a pull-up, so all set, taken care of, parked, good to go. I actually lost count of how many that was. Was that 6? I think it was 6. So, alright, let me know who won. But that's it for now, everyone. Hopefully you learned something here with the cattle haulers too, and what to do, what not to do, and how to act around them. It is important. It's for the safety of not only the animals but also yourself. So hopefully you like the paint too. Check out Lucasi or Lucasi. Yeah, Lucasi, Lucasi, and an underscore after that. So he's with Paulie, if I remember correctly, but he's also on the Steam Workshop. So check out some of his work too. He's doing some really nice stuff here. So, like in case in point here, the Red Pearl. So until then, thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy.